Good morning. I'm really excited about today because I'm going to take you upstairs to my house. I'm in my basement right now hiding to show you our homeschool day. It's almost 10 o'clock and we're just getting started. You're gonna see the nitty gritty. You're gonna see what we do. You're gonna see how it works with multiple kids and multiple ages. And I will put a disclaimer out there right now. It's a hot mess. So welcome to my homeschool day, and it's gonna be fun, you guys. Then the Lord called Samuel. He's just a kid, remember this. Samuel answered, "Here I am." Imagine hearing a voice, an actual voice. "Samuel." So he said, "Here I am," and he ran to Eli, and he said, "Here I am, you called me." But Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. Again the Lord called, "Samuel." And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." He's hearing a voice. He thinks it's Eli. And Eli says, "My son, I did not call. Go back and lie down." I'm going to take you to the top of the highest pyramid in Egypt. And I'm going to ask that you imagine you have the eyes of a hawk. Way off in the distance, far beyond the yellow sands of the desert, you will see something green and shimmering. It's a valley situated between two rivers. Does everyone know what situated means? No. Situated means placed, okay? It is a land of mystery and wonder, which the Greeks called Mesopotamia, the country between rivers. That's what Mesopotamia means. The names of the two rivers are the Euphrates and the Tigris. So here's Mesopotamia. Here's the Mediterranean Sea, okay? Here's the Euphrates, here's the Tigris, okay?
Wasn't that where the Garden of Adam and Eve was?
Yeah, the Garden of Eden was around where all of the rivers come out. So we don't know exactly where because it's hidden from us, right? Yes? Yes, you may. Abraham's father was from Ur in the Fertile Crescent, and this is where Abraham first lived. Sometime around 1900 BC, the Lord told Abraham to leave his home and go to the land and country that he would show him. Abraham left with his family, his father, and his nephew Lot. So he left with his family, okay? So, Selah, could you glue this on to the top like this? Actually, we'll put the title on top, so do it just under, like right here.
Remember Noah who built the ark? He lived for over 900 years, so Noah was still alive when Abraham was born. When Abraham was 58, Noah died. Sarah, why don't you tell us what you know about Abraham's early life?
Something that really surprises me is that Abraham's father, Terah, worshipped idols. But Abraham did not. He prayed to the Lord God, and God saw that Abraham was good and faithful. Though wicked people were living all around him, worshiping idols, God did not wish to have Abram's family grow up in such a place.
Here's the Euphrates River. And this is the Tigris River. See how like this?
Do I have to color it blue?
Tigris. So follow this line. It starts here. Just go over the line in blue. And this Euphrates starts in here.
Is this the Euphrates?
Go over the line. No, that's the Nile.
Go over that?
Yeah, go over that line in blue. "Greeting," Heket Ranfer said, but he backed off a step or two, suddenly overcome with self-consciousness. He had not meant to be caught hanging about Rex's shop with a stray dog. The stone dust that powdered him seemed a badge of slavery, and two blood-stained rags about his fingers on the left hand proclaimed the unskilled depths to which he had fallen. No longer was he the budding craftsman who, in spite of a menial position in the gold house, could teach apprentices their tasks. Heket would now be far ahead of him in knowledge and skill, and needed nothing he could offer. Ranfer hid his hands behind him and scuffed a toe in the dust, realizing unhappily that Heket was doing the same. Self-consciousness was catching. Have you ever noticed that? Do you know what self-consciousness is? No. It's being aware of yourself. And when you're self-conscious, you're a little bit embarrassed. You're very aware of yourself, the way you hold your hands, the way you're standing, how you feel. You're very aware of yourself. It's kind of when you feel insecure or you feel embarrassed, you start to feel that way.
Mom, there is no Egypt, remember?
Yeah, it's at the bottom there.
Or is it?
Yeah. Well, Paquette said, with an effort at heartiness, you're quite a stranger these days.
In there. Oh my God, I'll be at 120 minutes. You took 100.
Hey, I got a curland.
Mine is special.
They have different chocolate.
And they have better. And they get more chocolate.
I want all you guys to make sure that you have a cup of water too, okay?
You know that one thing.
Okay, so Selah, you can either start with that, or you can start with your handwriting while you're waiting for me to work with the other kids, or you can do your reading. So what would you like to start with?
Wait, do it somewhere else or here?
You can do your handwriting here. Okay, you start with handwriting. Malachi, I need to read this with you. Okay, so let's go to, you read these, right? Okay, so you are going to practice words that use EE. What does EE say? E. And are more than one syllable long. Syllables when you break it apart, right? First say each syllable, then read the syllables together. I want you to break it apart and then read it together.
Keeping.
Okay? So you put your fingers on those and you go through each of them.
Sleeping. Freedom.
Okay.
Weeding. Sheep.
Is that a sh?
Seeking.
Good.
Seeking. Sweeping.
Can you get your hand ready first and we'll work with you after?
Needful.
Just leave it here.
Does that say needful?
Yes, it does.
Needless.
Meekest. Meek is like humble, like you're not proud. You're not bragging. You're meek.
Agree.
What's the E say?
Agree.
That's right.
Meeting.
Okay, I want you to go in your bin, bring it here if you need help, and you're gonna find the book, Life Can Be So Sweet.
We can look for a
The
good meet each by day with a smile.
Right, so you can choose to look for the good things, right? Instead of paying attention to the bad things. Okay, here, let's put this here so you're a little more focused. Let's remove this. Okay, read this page now. Use your fingers so you don't get lost.
I'm already out. Wait. Just go straight. How sweet it feels to sleep in a nice soft bed. I fluff up my pillow. Pull up my sheets, rest my feet, and fold it into a deep sleep.
Does it feel good to get into bed at night?
I don't like sleeping. It's boring.
Now let's the next page. Okay, finish your picture and then we'll do yours next.
Mary loves to.
Okay, island. I-S-L-A-N-D. Good. Rectangle. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E. Good. No, after. Let's sit up and do your school. It's your turn. It's your turn. Are you ready? You ready, Janaya? Uh-huh. Okay, let me get these laminating. Let me drink my tea. This is for activity for your sister. Janaya, go get the scissors and glue. Go get them. Okay, go get some scissors. Nice printing. Yes, aren't they in, Janaya, are they in the living room?
I'm kind of feeling embarrassed of how I'm writing, so
Well, there's just really big gaps between your words that you don't need, but your writing is very neat. Okay, you, honey, you get to do something so fun because you love to cut, don't you? Okay, can you tell me the color of this? What letter is this?
A.
That's right. A says ah. That's right. Can you tell me the color of that? A?
Blue.
High five, you got 3 things right. Smell the flower. Oh, a specific. It's specific, but then it's a proper noun when you capitalize it.
So I cut these things out.
Okay, you do that. Laminate.
I thought that thing was a family.
Remember, let's take a look at our B's and our D's. These are our B pile, this is our D pile. So remember that B likes to bat. Bat. Do you know what a bat looks like? That you hold, that you hit a ball with?
Bat.
No, that's a bat that flies in the sky. Do you know what a bat that is like the wooden stick that you hold to hit a bat with? Or to hit a ball with? It's like baseball. It looks like this. Like this. It's got a little kind of handle thing at the bottom, and then it goes up. It's wood, and then it gets big at the top, and you hit balls with it. A baseball bat. And then a ball comes flying, and you hit it. That's a bat, right? A wooden bat. So when we say B likes a bat, so you draw the bat first, you draw the stick first, and then you go up and around. These are our D's. D likes donuts, so we do the donut circle first and then up and down. Ready? So you're gonna say each word and put the proper letter on top of each picture.
Okay.
Just leave them here. So what's that?
Basket.
So which one? Okay, does that have the circle first, or does it have the bat first? Does it have a donut? So donut, donut. Is that a B for basket? So which one do we want to use? Basket. Yes, has the bat first, line first. So you put this on top of it. Okay, what about this? Yes. Another one. Lie, jump, bump, bump.
What's that? Line.
We're gonna knock this thing over.
Oops. You ain't got that.
That's better. B says
Cook.
next word. Are you going to be at the game? Next word.
Pen. H. I can see the N right there. Her.
The.
You're all reindeers.
okay. Just let them be like this. That's fine.
Papa's family name. Capitalize a family name such as that.
Wait, put your tongue up on the top of your mouth. Not like not the tip of your tongue, just your flat tongue. Like playing.
Playing.
Oh, missed one. What's that one?
Another adverb.
A.
Good.
My sky by try. My sky by try. I can do it without looking. By try. No. My sky by try. My sky by try.
Bye.
I can do it without looking. My sky by try.
Fly, why, high, bye.
Try.
What do those words all have in common? They all end in I, and that's called rhyming words. They rhyme because they have the same ending.
I.
What else ends with I'm?
Sky. Rhyme.
That's actually a hard one. Let's think of a better one. What else ends with
Dime.
at?
Sat. You see the next one.
Cat,
Cat.
rat.
Sat.
You already said that.
Mat.
Boo.
Wait,
Cat.
Wait, do I do looking at it? Mom, do I do it looking at it?
No, look at it, read it, cover it.
Look at it.
What is the word?
Talk.
Talk.
Talk. But that says talk.
I know, it's a rule breaker.
Straight away.
Straight away. That's like on a road that is like the straightaway where you're going straight.
Yeah. Tie them.
TH says t. Sometimes.
Top.
No.
Tip.
No. TH. No. IGH doesn't. There you go. Thigh bone. Your thigh bone. All right. Check. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna read them again, but we'll do it tonight. I want 13.
10.
That's right. It's so hard. All right, let's practice a little more. How about we make the number 7? Try to do it without counting. That's right. Try to make the number 25.
Oh, is there a B missing?
Nope.
25?
Try to make the number, reset it. Make the number 37. I want you to read this. Start there.
11 cherries were on the plate. Matthew ate some of them. There were 8 cherries. How many cherries did Matthew eat?
So if we want to use circles, can you make me my whole and part circles? How would we use the circles to figure this out? That is a good pen. So I'll read it again and you see if you can figure out which circles to put the numbers in. Ready? 11 cherries were on the plate. Matthew ate some of them. Then there were 8 cherries. How many cherries did Matthew eat?
Okay, so there are 11 cherries.
On the plate. Matthew ate some of them. Then there were 8 cherries. How many cherries did Matthew eat?
8. How do you make 11? Wait. I don't know how.
So remember, this is our whole number that we're making, the total. So the total that we're making is 11. We want to figure out how many he ate. So 11 is the number we're going to put up here. You had it right. Can you put 11 up here? So he had 11. He had 8 of them. So we know there were 8 on the plate for sure because there were still 8 left. But he ate some. So how many did he eat? If we had 11, how many did he eat?
3.
3, that's right. Is 8 a part or a whole?
Okay.
A part, that's right. It's part of the whole. 11 was the whole number we were talking about. Okay, does this make sense? Okay, let's see if you can do one all by yourself. Just erase the numbers in the circles.
Sometimes me.
Grandpa uses to teach you about numbers. They are like peas. They are seeds and have a little plant inside of them. I can show you how to sprout one. In just a few days, you can have a bean that has a stem and a root. Would you like to do that? The children's eyes were big and they nodded in excitement. Can we do it now, Grandma? Please, please? Well, let's wait till after supper and I will show you how. Can you help me finish these peas so I can get dinner on the table? Grandma answered. Okay, would you like to grow a bean?
I
You're growing a flower. Do you want to grow a bean?
am.
Okay. Grandma and the children shelled many peas for dinner. When we have a large amount of items, it's easier to count in groups of 10. So, can you count these by 10 before we write them? What number is this?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Right. Okay, so I want you to trace each of those. Can you put your finger on the first one, please?
18.
And you're just going to move your finger across and answer them so you don't lose your space. Ready?
17.
Say it out loud. Set. Go.
9, 23, 6, 27, 11,
Number 2, not number 1. Number 1.
2,
42.
7, 7, 3, 12,
48.
4, 1. Stop!
Well, there you have it. You have now had an official inside look at homeschooling 5 young children and what that looks like. I'm hoping that it was inspiring and not overwhelming. Honestly, at the end of this, if there's anything that you take away with it, whether you are currently homeschooling and feeling like, oh my goodness, I don't do enough, or whether you're not homeschooling and thinking, oh my goodness, there's no way that I could do that, to both of you, I say, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You guys, it has taken me so much time to get to this point. It's taken me time to become more patient with my kids. It's taken me time to find the right curriculum for us and figure out routines and structures and approaches that work for our family. And so don't feel overwhelmed by this. Look at this and say, I want that, and this is how you can go and get that. If you guys need help, if you want insight, if you want to go through and let me help you choose curriculum and figure out a routine and structure that's going to work for you and understand your kids better and understand yourself better and how to prioritize your time in your day, I have a course. that can walk you through all of that. And you can check that out at the link below. Also, you guys, if nothing else, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting more inside looks into our homeschool day here on YouTube and on my Facebook page and my blog. So check out the links, come and find me, follow me, and see what else I have to offer. And I hope you guys have an amazing homeschool day.